Hello. How is everyone today? Oh my goodness. How are you folks? How's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing all right? Good. I got a little gold plate for my St. Patty's Day. I tried to figure out add a little color to what I was doing today. No, I'm just kidding. I'll take that off. But I do have green as my background. Got green as my background for St. Patty's Day. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is well. Good to see a couple people here already. We are tinkeringwithtech.net. Love to have you in the community. We have a great time in the community. We have daily tips that we do. We do monthly workshops. We have expert help that goes on, not only from Heather and I, but everybody that's out there in the community. We all help each other. It's really kind of pretty cool of a thing. Hey, where are you from? Country, city, state, planet, universe, etc., etc. I personally am in Greer, South Carolina, coming to you where we're fixing to get, and that's a southern thing, fixing to get a lot of storms and tornadoes and things like that. Heather is under the weather today, so she will not be participating with me. If you want, you can click on this little, if you have your cell phone with you, you can click on this. It'll take you straight to our Tinkering with Tech website. I love to put that up there. So everybody can kind of click that, go through. Kind of neat thing to do. Feel free to click that. I'll turn it off for now. Let's go out and see who's out there. We saw earlier Donna and Jolin came in. Tiger Doug, Mount Pleasant. How are you, sir? Letitia, how are you? Awesome to see you here. New York City in the house. Love it. Low Country, South Carolina. There you go. Yeah, stay safe. You're right. Yeah, I will for sure. Yeah, this is going to be just me chitter-chatting, jabbering, whatever. Not much else today. I'd love if you guys want to bring something up or have a subject. Give a thumbs up if you like it. Even if you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. No, I'm just kidding. Let's have some fun today. It's going to be a good fun time. Things that I've been working on personally. I got a brand new game show coming up this Friday. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. That should be a blast. But I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about what I do for free. It's a volunteer thing. I am a product expert, a Google product expert. So I'm going to touch a little bit on that. I'm going to also talk about feedback, leaving feedback whenever you can, especially with Google products, because they have a place to do that on every single product that they have. I can't say or find anywhere where it has for other products like Apple, Microsoft, and they might have their thing, but I know within the products, Google has it. So that's what I'm going to go over today. So that's why I wanted to touch base on that. Leticia said, cool. I need that. How did you do that? When you say, how did I do that? Just tell me exactly which one you're talking about, just so, because I ramble and I forget to check back here all the time. So, oh, there you go. Sending healing energies to Heather. Yes. And Mike from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, Hudson Valley, New York. There you go. A very damp Hermitage, Tennessee. Wow. Let's see here. Yep. Feel better, Heather. Yes. Thanks. I'll tell her about the well wishes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So today I really want to discuss some of the things like leaving feedback. It's if you're a part of my community, you've heard me say that probably too many times. You're probably sick of hearing me say that. So it's a key thing that I think is really important because one thing that people don't understand is that, especially at Google, they read and look at. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to set everybody's device off if I did. They look at feedback. All the engineers look at it. I put in probably about a year and a half ago, probably 2 years now. I put in a thing that I requested in feedback, and I did it every day, just about every day, because they don't know who it's coming from. They just know that they get, and I think numbers speak. You know, a lot of people have issues, then they do something. I actually got an email back. Somebody in the Google ecosystem sent me something back and said, hey, listen, I don't know if you noticed, but you've been requesting this and we did this. And I thought, that is the coolest thing ever. I thought, wow, that's very interesting. So somebody was listening, and I do know from being a product expert that they do look and listen at this, to your feedback. They try and build and grow, and the more in numbers helps, those kind of things. Andrew's a product expert as well. He says feedback. Yes, absolutely. It's so true. Yay about the new Friday game show. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Letitia, if you'll remind me, I know I saw your comment. You said, cool, I need that. Let me know what you were talking exactly on that. If you hear that, just reply back to me so I know what's going on there. So yeah, feedback is a big thing to leave. And also I'm going to show you where to go and get Google support, where you can actually go and do that. So that's part of a couple screen shares I'm going to show you today, show you a little bit about the product expert program that I'm a part of. Because I really enjoy helping people, and people that know me in my community, our community, know that that's what my goal is to help people. So here we go. What's the easiest way to leave feedback? That's a great point, and it depends on what you're talking about. I mean, which program, etc. I feel like whatever you're working in, like if I'm working in YouTube, I leave feedback right there for YouTube stuff. If I'm working in Google Meet, I do that. If I'm in my Pixel phone, I do that. If I'm using Google Assistant, I can actually verbally say, okay, G, leave feedback. And they'll say, okay, she comes on and says, okay, what do we need to work on? And then I'll tell her what the issue is that I'm having with G Assistant. I'm going to say G a lot instead of Google. Hey, Mia Voss, how are you, young lady? Good to see you. So it depends on the product, and I'm going to kind of show you some of this kind of stuff, show you where to get some answers and look for some answers, possibly in our community of help. So let's get right to that. I'm going to get over to that right now. Let me go on here. All right, you should be seeing my screen. I'll make it as big as I don't see every bit of it. Maybe I will. There we go. Okay, so yes. Let's see. All right. So we are, okay, let's see. So this is support.google.com. Anybody can get to this page. Okay. Or talk to Google's. Yeah. That one, Jalen, is for the assistant only. So I wouldn't say leave feedback for everything else in that particular thing. So I just want to give you that heads up. And look, yeah, okay. So we look for the feedback. But yeah, I'm going to show you. I can show you on a couple things. We'll show you that in the hold on. Here we go. Oh, I missed it. Mia Voss, how sweet. Thank you so much for the super sticker, $3. I appreciate you. So yeah, a lot of the products now, especially like photos and maps and numerous ones. If you click on your logo, your avatar, when you click on that, at the bottom usually is feedback, send feedback or help. So they'll have those couple things. So hopefully that answers a little bit about what you were talking about there on that. And my audio is a bit choppy. Okay, let me see what I can do to fix that. I'm going to try and unchop it. Let me go from here. I appreciate the feedback. That's what we do in our community too. We help each other with that kind of stuff. So let me go from here to here, and hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't know. Who knows? It could be around here. We got storms coming and all that kind of stuff. So it could be that. Wash hands. Yeah, wash your hands. No problem. Sorry, I was talking about the barcode you had at the top right corner. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. So in StreamYard, they have an option for a logo. So what I've done is I created a barcode. Guess how I made it? Of course, Google Sheets. I showed my community. I have a daily tip that I did with my community showing how to make a barcode that you can put up in the logo. All I do is plop it up there. And that is for, and I made that in Google Sheets. Everybody knows that I'm going to do that. And it says screen is flickering sometimes. Yep. I don't doubt that either, Andrew. Seriously, because with the weather and everything else, it's a bit bassier and softer. Okay, cool. I did adjust it just a little bit, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. And like I said, with the weather that's going on, it could become pretty scary around here. And if it does, I'll see you next week. No, that's part of what we do here. All right, so let's look at this real quick. Here we go. Yep, there's Mike says QR codes are very handy. Yep, QR code question mark. Yep, absolutely. QR code, you can just put if you have an Android phone and you have Lens, Google Lens, you can just put it right on there. Boom. You can hit the dot that's in the middle when it shows up, and it'll take you right to that website. It's really kind of cool. All right, let's go back to this. Here's the full page. This is support.google.com. This is for any product, any single product that you want some help with. You can get it. Okay. Sorry about that. Did you lose me? Am I still there? Oh my goodness. That was scary. I'm not going to hit any buttons now. All right. Is everybody here? Everybody back? I had to stream. I'm going to put it up there. I can put it over here with myself. That's fine. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Just give me a thumbs up or a yes or something. Just to let me know that you can still hear me. Okay, good. Yes, you are back now. Got a lot of you are back now. Yep, here. Okay, man, I'm sorry. Like I said, this is part of the fun whenever we're doing that. Yes, lightning must have struck. Yeah, that's right. That's scary. That's a scary thought, actually, because we're supposed to have like serious tornado warnings and all kinds of stuff. So I'm really kind of worried about that. Yo, dog, hear you, see you. Cool. Thumbs up. All right, good. We got a thumbs up from Tiger Dog. All right. So this is support.google.com. This is where I go in and answer a bunch of questions. This is where Andrew, who is also in the audience today, product expert, he goes in and answers a bunch of questions. People like you, if you want to help some people and you know about these particular products, you can go in and just help people. It's really quite awesome. It really is. I love it. I have so much fun with it and have been doing so much stuff. Let me just show you, like, this section right here just shows you all the different products, and it's not totally inclusive, obviously, because you can hit this little down arrow. There's a down arrow right here. If you can see, let me see right here, that down arrow, you can see it right there. Maybe you can't see it, but it just kind of showed you where it is, and you can see more. And there's consumer side stuff. This is where you can get in and get into a Gmail question answered, or if you have a YouTube question, it can have all kinds of stuff like that. You can get questions answered on YouTube, My Maps versus just Google Maps, because I guess these are the most popular: Chrome, your Google account, YouTube, Gmail. They have these popular ones at the top that are probably the most popular and have a lot of traffic. Nest, Google Drive. And then down here, you get into some of the stuff where I'm answering. I get into like Google Assistant, pretty much any Google product. And what I love about this is it has a full community inside there. So let's just go to one just so we can kind of see. I'm going to pick one. Let's go to Google Photos, because we all love Google Photos, right? Everybody's using Google Photos. So right here's the Help Center. It gives you some topics and some things that you can do and go to and see if this helps you from right here. It also gives you troubleshooting or send feedback right there. So if you notice down at the bottom too, I want to point this out because a lot of people are not aware of this, but looky here, you have send feedback about this Help Center. So if this Help Center wasn't helpful, you can also leave feedback on maybe for them to embellish or add more to help you in that forum. But you can just start right here. You got right here, big old question mark, and how can we help you? It says right there, describe your issue and what you're having problem with. Okay. So this is particular to Google Photos. Just remember, if you're in Google Photos or whatever, you can always go back. I hit the back arrow on my browser bar and I can go back to another product. That is how you search and get help and do all that kind of stuff for your Google products. This is a great way in one page, one solid place where you can go and have an issue. You can do that. Let's see here. See if there's anything out here. Ooh, how about Google reviews that are abusive or threatening? That's a wonderful question, and we get asked that one quite often. I know. One thing, there is an actual support page for abuse, harassing, hacked accounts, trying to restore accounts. So it's a good area to go into, and you may find it right under like Google account. You might find it right there, what you're looking for. There is a section. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a button like you hit here, because they don't advertise that, but there's definitely a way to get there, Mia. Great question though. Also answers about meet and chat. There you go. My friend is being targeted on her Google business page. Yeah, there is a Google business section. So if you look on this sheet too, we can look at that. That was the consumer side. If you get into the business side, there's a lot of stuff here where you can get into that kind of stuff. The other thing is too, is you can reach out to Google if you have a business account, usually, well, especially if you have a G Suite or a workspace account, you can access and have a number to call people for that kind of stuff. But Mia, chat with me later if that's an issue that you can't find something, but there's definitely some search places in there that you can do for that kind of stuff. Google My Business would be the section maybe you want to have her reach out and go to. This is it right here. It'd be kind of cool to be able to go there and find your answers right in there, because there's probably other people having issues or asking those same things. And then there's the developer side on that. But they really do. They list just about every single product. I just recently became a product expert in the phone app, which is right here, which is just your Pixel phone app that's on your Android device. And I'm learning a lot about that. Even though I've become an expert, I'm learning a lot about that. Let's see. There you go. Thank you very much there. Says chat, live, like, hit. Equals hit. There you go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right. I started out, showed you my green background with everything green that I got going on back there. Set that up. I will. But yep, I know she tried several ways. Thanks, little bro. Of course, absolutely. Yeah, no, always trying to help people. That's my main goal all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at that phone app expert, so fancy. I know the title. That's it. It doesn't really mean anything. I'm just kidding. No, it is. It's fun. No, I just get into some of these different forums, and I just start answering questions. So that's why I love it. I really do. I enjoy it a whole bunch. All right. Next, I'm going to show you. Remember I talked at the very beginning talking about feedback. This is a feedback. This is a website. This is going to be for community members. I'm going to share this when we get into the private community backstage pass. After this is over with, we're going to get in there and I'm going to give them this link to this. I will put this in the link. I mean, you're going to be able, you could copy it right now. You could see it at the top if you wanted to sit there and try and copy that. But I'm going to put this in the description of this video next week. But early access will go to everyone. It is a community member in our community. This is how to give feedback on every single one of these. So if I were to click on Google Drive, it tells you on the web, Android and iOS, where you go, where you click and give feedback on each individual thing. If you're in Google Chrome, here's where you would do it here on the computer, Android, iOS. Very well done, very well thought out. One of our product experts, David King, I'm gonna give him a shout out, did an amazing job, excellent job, and put all this together. And one thing is really kind of cool is you can hit expand all and all of them open up so you can see them all. It's really interesting. And then you can share it. Like you can click on that and share that with someone. So if you needed to give somebody some help on that. So that's going to go to community members today when they come in the backstage pass. And like I said, I will put that in the description maybe in a week or so. It just depends, whatever. So what is a product expert? Let's learn a little bit about that. Okay. Let me go over and explain a little bit about what a product expert is. They used to call us top contributors. Now they call us product experts. And basically we're just people in there, and we have badges. We'll have a bronze, silver, gold. Hey, just like the Olympics. And then they have like a platinum, and then they have a diamond. They go a little bit more. And these experts are around answering questions all the time and doing some things to really help people out a whole bunch. Okay. They're doing a lot. They're spending a lot of time on here just trying to help people out. So one thing about giving, when you go and you post in there, one thing that I would like to say, make sure you're clear. Okay. So if you just say, hey, listen, the audio is not working when I do a Google Meet. Okay, well, tell them the situation. Are you on a PC? Are you on a Chrome? Have you tried it in a different browser? Have you tried the Firefox browser? Have you tried the Internet Explorer browser? Is it specific to that browser? Do you need to turn on acceleration or whatever what it is? All these kind of things. So know what you're getting into. Be very explicit in your question, because that's what's going to help them give you a better answer. Because a lot of times we have to answer with leading questions to get you to what, if it's a phone, if it's an Android, okay, what type of phone, what version of Android are you using? What software, whatever it is, just be very clear in all the things that you do. So let's see here, make a comment or type any character so channel gets credited for your presence here. There you go. That's nice of you. I like Mike says, everybody like the smash button and show your support for the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. Let's see here. And Andrew mentions like I said, he's a product expert as well. David is so helpful doing stuff like that. He really is. When he made up that list, is very, very creative and very well done. Yeah, don't yell help, give explicit details. Yeah, and he knows, just from being a product expert as I am, we really want to make sure that we tell what we really are having an issue with. Be explicit. If you're on a Windows machine, or if you're on a Mac, if you're on whatever it is, what are you seeing? Screenshots are amazing. They help so much. But if you want some help, give some details about it, because I think this is important. I think it's important. So let's go look real quick. I'm going to show you what are product experts. You can actually go to the product experts. You could just look it up, hit the link and go to it, and it'll kind of tell you. So what is it? Basically, you sign up, help out, earn perks. That's kind of the brief structure. These are some. This happens to be Joe. I know her. She was she's in one of the products that I am in as well. We were actually mentors together actually too. And she speaks very highly and very precise about what it is. And you can notice Ted is one of the circles down here. Ted has actually been on the show as a guest for Spreadsheet. So go check that out, kind of see if you're interested, sign up for it. It's really quite cool, really awesome. And it's a great time. If you like helping people, even if it's just one or two questions that you can answer, you feel like you can answer, it's kind of a cool way to get that done and be a part of that. There's the list for the feedback. I will share that with the community afterward. And then in the description will be there later. And then if you want help, support.google.com, and go to any of those specific things. That is for Google products. I'm only talking specifically for Google. I don't know what anybody else does, but it's really kind of cool, and it's a nice destination to know and have. So it might be very useful to you later. So that's right. Mia Voss says, use your words. Use your words. 100%. Absolutely. I mean, I totally agree with that, because the more explicit you can be in what your issue is. And some people don't know, and make sure you're in the right forum. Sometimes we're over in, I don't know, Google Assistant, because you think you're getting assistance, but it's not. That's Google Assistant is for the assistant forum and answering questions about that particular product. It's not answering your questions about Gmail. So make sure you're in the proper, area when you're asking those questions. And if not, no worries, that they can move it. Those guys can move it if they see it and that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to tell you about the program, give you a little insight to that, but also really wanted to emphasize with everybody, in our community, I've reached a milestone. I've done our 500th tip. I have 500 daily tips that I've done since I've started. I just reached that milestone this weekend. So that was pretty awesome. There's 500 different tips in our community that I go over stuff just like this. I enjoy helping people. That's what I do in our community. That's the way I look at it. We're all there to help one another. The other thing is I love helping in the product forums for Google. I bought into Google and it's really kind of cool. So, that's kind of why I went that way. There you go. Diane says, congrats on 500. Yeah, I was pretty proud of that. I mean, that's a lot of tips to be giving people, right? Congrats. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty nice to have that milestone, but it's also, it's a resource that anybody that's in the community can come in and check it out and learn something. So it's pretty awesome. I'm going to wrap it up. This is about 30 minutes. We're coming up on 30 minutes. So I wanted to make sure if you guys have any other questions or anything that you're curious about, feel free to throw it out there. Michael, that is fantastic. Congrats. We appreciate. Oh, no problem. I appreciate you too. I really do. Donna, thank you very much. As a community member, I appreciate that. Yeah, just ask Mikey. That's right. It's exactly right. No, absolutely. I love helping folks. It's really kind of cool to be able to help folks in ways like that, and then get, hopefully the community gets something out of it too. So, let's see here. Join Take Care with Tech community. So many benefits, such as daily tips, monthly workshops, and expert help. That's the kind of the ongoing thing there. We would love to have you come join us. It's not about self-promoting, but it is about helping. I want to help people, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put up on for Letitia there. I'll put up the QR code. You can click that and it'll take you right to that website that you see right down. Where is that? Right here? Yeah, right here. Whoa, there you go. Right along there. That's the that's where clicking that QR code will take you there. We appreciate everything. This is awesome. I appreciate you guys. Look forward to seeing people in the Backstage Pass area. I will put the link there. I put the wrong link in there earlier, so I'm going to put it in the correct one in now. You guys know, in the Hangout message box, it'll be there. Thank you everybody for showing, and it's a short one today. I appreciate you. Okay. In Vermont, 2 cents per tip. There you go. There you go. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate all of you. Thank you everyone for joining us, community members and aside, everyone else as well. If you thought this was interesting or helpful, share this with other people. We love to give that feedback. I love telling people about feedback. Feedback's one of the biggest things that I talk about all the time. So if you pass that along, that'd be amazing to me. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to call it a day. If you, I appreciate it, and we will talk to you. See you folks in the after show. Thank you, folks. Bye.